digital ID? This is a conversation that's got many of you talking at home. We have now this Digital Information and Smart Data Bill, and the Labour Party is selling this as a good thing, that people can start to have digital IDs to make access to services more easier. Kay says on Twitter, we must resist digital ID. It's the first step for government control. They work for us, and I do not comply to be controlled via a digital ID. It's the first stop, she says, to things like central bank digital currencies and social credit system. Where are you on it, Ella?
Yeah, I'm very against this. To be honest, my rule of thumb is anything that Tony Blair was a big fan of, I am not a big fan of. And he has been behind the push for digital ID for very long, or some form of sort of moving towards a papers, please society for a long time. And let's be frank, digital ID would turn us into a digital papers, please society. And it's just not in our nature in this country to be like that. And that's the first thing. The second thing is, the Labour Party says this isn't going to be mandatory, that he'd still be able to have paper access, blah, blah, blah. Will that be an assurance in law? We have to wait to see, because just saying that it will be fine doesn't cut it. And the state is not benign, it's not to be trusted as sort of like a nice auntie looking over you. But if you look back to, for example, when truancy was a big issue in the news, and we were talking about kids skipping school, Michael Gove in the previous government made a suggestion somewhere. What about if you docked parents' benefits whose kids were playing truant? Which I think is a very bad idea.
And a lot of people would agree with that.
Fine, but if you had a digital ID, there would be no debate. The government could do it like that, because they would have access to everything. And so it's a very dangerous suggestion for people who particularly on the lower end of the economic scale, who have something to lose from state intervention. So I'm completely against
that. That is a no from Ella Whelan. Jake, your thoughts?
I do not trust the government to have our data. We've already had a hack of the NHS records where health tests and the most personal information about you were leaked online by hackers. But I'm a freedom fighter. This is state control. That's why I opposed some of the, in fact, many of the later COVID measures. I opposed those. This is state control. It is a creepy plan from Tony Blair to trap you from cradle to grave. It is part of a global agenda.
All right, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise and the glory and honor to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rekha Kodash. And I also want to give honor to the elders and the apostles who read Millstone, who rule well and teach well, diligently, through the spirit and the power of Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai. Wa Shalom, Wa Barakim to you elect, beginning with the 144,000. Shalom. All right, get ready for the digital ID. All right. Yeah, man, this is something that's been, this is a method that has been talked about frequently. And pretty much, man, this method is going to lead to the MOTB being fully implemented. All right. Because that's their a part of these hidden elite. That's a part of the hidden elite's tactic. All right. And it's called gradualism. Okay. Yeah, man. So really, what they want to do, it's all like the man said, it's all about control, world control. They want to control everybody that's on the planet. All right. And they want to take away the little freedom that you already have. And frankly, you don't have any freedom. Okay. They call this the land of the free. That's BS. They want to have control over everything that you own. Hell, even you, you know? All right. And you know, when everything is digital, you know, you're gonna have, you know, your assets, your money, your information. None of that is gonna be safe. All right? None of that. Your life is not going to be safe. Because you may do something that does not, you may do something that may break their law, and they can, you know, unalive you just by that digital device. Just through that digital device that they're going to implant in you. Because they're going to do it, man. It's prophecy. You know, it must happen. All right? And, you know, I'm just here to blow the trumpet. Because we're here. We're here, man. We're here in the times that the Apostle John prophesied about, you know, through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. And I believe that next year, 2025, will be that year when they fully implement the MOTB. The stage is set. The stage is set for it, okay? They making everything digital. It's more talks and rumors about the US dollar becoming irrelevant, all right, and done away with. And when that happens, what do you think they're going to go to? They ain't going back to gold and silver. Now with the technology they have today, okay? Nah, man, everything is gonna be a such thing as a digital money, okay? And they show you that in plenty of movies. All right? They showing you that because look, that's the idea that they really plan on bringing into existence, man. And ultimately, that idea was given unto them by Yahweh Shema Shai. Because this is his movie, okay? So yeah, I'm gonna play a little bit more of this.
Measures I oppose those. This is state control. It is a creepy plan from Tony Blair to track you from cradle to grave. It is part of a global agenda, effectively to bring every...
He said it's a part of a global agenda. All right? A global agenda. What is that? The NWO. You see, because this is going to apply to everybody on the planet.
A creepy plan from Tony Blair to track you from cradle to grave. It is part of a global agenda, effectively to bring everyone under the same legal system on the planet. I completely oppose it. Be very, very afraid.
See what he said? We'll have everybody on the planet under the same legal system. Everybody on the planet under the same legal system. That's another way of saying NWO, okay? The New World Order. And everybody on the planet is going to be required to take that chip, man. Okay? So look, man, you know, we see this, man. It's obvious what's going on. Well, it's obvious rather to those that are spiritual. So, you know, those of you that are of the hopeful elect, you know, rejoice. Rejoice, man. Because Yahweh Shemel Shai is making good his word. And we almost up out of here. Cause I tell you, man, the longer, the closer we get, the harder it get, man. And the more, you know, I get tired of being here, man. And I'm pretty sure I'm not alone. All right. This place must go. All right.
Of this, do not support it, do not sign up for the digital ID. It is a bad idea. You will come to regret it. And this idea that they can put in law that it will be voluntary, of course they will do. Laws can and will be changed. If this comes in, everyone will be forced to have it.
Viewer Glenn.
You hear that? He said laws can and will be changed. All right? Because they may assure you now that you're going to have an option. But when the time really comes, you won't have an option. All right? That's why he said, when this comes, everybody's going to be able to take it. I mean, everybody, Salakia, everybody's going to have to take it. They going to impose, yeah, you know, so he laying it out. He laying out the hidden blueprint of the NWO, man. This is what's coming. And you notice he said, be afraid. Okay? Be afraid. Matter of fact, let me replay that.
A creepy plan from Tony Blair to track you from cradle to grave. It is part of a global agenda, effectively to bring everyone under the same legal system on the planet. I completely oppose it. Be very, very afraid of this. Do not.
He said, be very, very, very afraid. Why would you be afraid, okay, of a digital device? You know, he's saying something here. And you got to be able to read between the lines. All right. Because we're headed into some times that was prophesied about by Daniel, Jeremiah, the prophets, man. And they said that this will be a time that has never transpired ever. All right. So when they fully come with this agenda, it's gonna get real bad out here, man. A lot of people gonna die. Okay. And the phone had to chime on that one. Okay. So it's real. You know, it's real. We getting there. And like I said, next year can truly be that year, you know? And like I said, rejoice. Cause look, when that happens, when they fully implement it, things are gonna move really fast. They're gonna move faster. They're gonna move really fast, okay? Yahweh Shai be here before you know it. Things are gonna move like the speed of lightning, okay? Once they fully implement the MOTB, once they come with it. All right? Revelation 12:12. For he knoweth that he had but a short time.
support it. Do not sign up for the digital ID. It is a bad idea. You will come to regret it. And this idea that they can put in law that it will be voluntary, of course they will do. Laws can and will be changed. If this comes in, everyone will be forced to have it.
Viewer Glenn says, Michelle, we all must resist digital ID. He says it's a precursor to a cashless society. We will end up with medical records digitised and then a social credit system, which is all about total control. He says anyone in favour of it should ask themselves, do you want to become like China? He says the flip side of this is that John says, what's your everybody's issue? We have to show ID when we go to vote now. No one seems to be crying about that. Tracy said, I used to live, Ella did. Tracy said, I used to live in Malta for 12 years and I had ID cards there. There was no issue. It's a great idea. She says it would also help to find them thousands of missing migrants that have seemed to have disappeared. So she gets the cheers, she says, for that as well. Many of you still getting in touch about the Bibi Stockholm suggesting that homeless people would literally jump at the chance to be housed on there, suggesting that as a potential future use. And I've got to say, there's not a huge amount of sympathy for the Just Stop Oil Brigade and their sentences there. Some of you saying that they should have had much more sentence. You're a harsh bunch. Look, that's all I've got time for. Ella, Jake, thank you for your comment.
Yeah. All right. So that's just, some news you can use. All right. And in China, they're already using digital IDs. All right. And they have something they call Palm Pay. Yeah, Palm Pay. They're using that now. Your palm has to be scanned to purchase whatever. So look, once again, this is what they call gradualism. Because what's next? What's the next step? The MOTB being fully implemented. Okay, that's the next step, man. Okay. So Yahweh Shemal Shai is putting a spirit on these people, on these nobles to get it going, to get this thing going, man. All right. And once again, it's all about control. Because look, man, these devils, man, they want to be the Almighty on the planet Earth. That's their goal. Matter of fact, we can end it off with the precept. Right, there it is right here. I was looking at it. In China, you have that Palm Pay. It says Wexin. How you say that?
Wexin.
All right. Okay. Wexin Palm Pay is a palm scanning payment system in China that uses infrared cameras to identify users and process payments. So this is going on in China. This is currently going on in China. All right. It said it was first introduced in May 2023 and is now available in many places, including transportation, retail, power banks, education, fitness. So this is coming over here. This is coming over here, man. Because China has always been ahead. My granny. This is, China has always been ahead of America in technology. All right. And we always follow them in technology. So this is coming over here, man. And like I said, what's next? The MOTB being fully implemented, because, the MOTB is already here. It's just now it's being voluntarily took. But here pretty soon. And we're gonna keep bringing this out, man. We're gonna keep bringing it out until it happens. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna keep bringing it. We're gonna keep bringing it out. Look, man, they finna fully implement. It's being voluntarily taken right now, but now it's finna come to the point where everybody's gonna require to take it. You're gonna either have to choose that or death or imprisonment. Okay, that's why they getting all these concentration camps set up, or rather, already have them set up. You see, because they have these different concentration camps. They say that for the immigrants, but all of them are empty. When you do your research on that, all of these so-called immigrant concentration camps are empty. What did that tell you? That tells you that they're set up for you people, and for you in what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? It's the word is in dissidence, for you in dissidence. Okay? Matter of fact, let's look that word up. Slacky. Is it dissident? Oh, it's dissident. I was saying it wrong. Okay. Yeah, I knew I was saying it wrong. So it's dissident. Okay. Dissident. A dissident is a person who actively challenges an established political or religious system, doctrine, belief, or policy or institution. Right.
Dissident.
Right, dissident. A person who opposes official policy, especially that of an authoritarian state. Right. So what's the policy when they fully implement this MOTB? These new law or these draconian laws. That's what those concentration camps are set up for. So when the MOTB is fully implemented, you're gonna either have to choose that, death, or being thrown into those concentration camps. All right. So yeah, let me get that precept I had in mind. Oh, Isaiah 14, I'm already here. All right, let's start at 13. Yeah, 13, it says, Isaiah 14:13. It says, for thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. Right. And this was fulfilled in 1969. What they call the Apollo 11. You got that guy, Neil Armstrong. It was said then, at that time, was the first time that that's when they went out of the Earth atmosphere. Because, you know, they first of all, they didn't go to the moon, and they didn't get that far out there, okay? Into space. So this is what 14:13 is talking about. It says, "For thou hast said in thine heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of the Most High. I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation." Right? The mount of the congregation is the nation of Israel. He said, "I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation and the sides of the north." Yeah, North America. Babylon, the great. All right. And this is the point right here. He says, "I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High." You see that? I will be like the Most High. So the whole point of them wanting to track everybody, control everybody and their possessions. Because they want to be like the Most High on the planet Earth. You see? So yeah, man, Lord willing, it was edifying. Until next time, shalom.